All right, let us start our webinar. Good morning, everyone. My name is Koyu. Welcome again to another Synchro Web Academy webinar. And for today, I will share with you on one of our own software. We developed this software on our own. It's called Kiwire. All right. For those who didn't know anything about Kiwire, so today is for you to get to know our software, and maybe after this session ends, you'll be interested in using our platform on your premise. Okay, so let us go through what I have here for you. Okay, so as an introduction, okay, QWire is our uh, captive portal solution. Okay, but different than any other captive portal solution, we try to put more effort, more features in a single captive portal so that you will have more function, more features that will be useful to your end users. Okay, so uh, what we can do here using Kiwire, so to have a better experience on your Wi-Fi network platform. Okay, uh, you can have a management platform. It is secure. You can do analytics. You can do marketing. So you can do a lot using this captive portal. Okay, so this is what QIA is. So how it works when you are using QIA. So you imagine you are connecting to a wireless network, okay? Maybe a public Wi-Fi, or your premise open Wi-Fi network. So when users connect to your Wi-Fi, they will be getting a captive portal speed. Okay, so from there we start to utilize whatever you can have in Kiwire. Okay, for example, after connecting to the wireless network, you force your user to view an advertisement page. Okay, so this is a good a useful platform for you to use it as your marketing platform. Okay, if you have an advertisement, if you want to put a notice, or any news, so you can force your user to view that first, and then after that they will be presented with the login screen. All right, so from there also you can also have various methods of user login. Okay, we have a lot of login method. I'll show you later the login method, and then after they log in, then they can start browsing to the internet. Okay, then from the login itself also you can take advantage of the analytics. All right, you can collect their data. All right, you want to know their name, their phone number, for example, their email or any other related information. So from there you can gain more. Okay, from this Wi-Fi platform, the platform. Okay, right. So this is basically how it works. Okay, and mostly we are using it for Wi-Fi platform. Although you can use it for wired platform also can, but most people use it for Wi-Fi platform. All right. So our latest software, we put a lot of effort on user privacy, so privacy ensured. So you can on the login page itself, you can put the TNC or the PDPA notification so that they will agree to share their information, for example, or they will follow the law of using public Wi-Fi. So you can have that. You can force them to agree to the TNC and PDPA. All right. So this is what we focus in our latest version, because previously some of the end users complain we are collecting their personal info. So we are putting effort so that If you log into the Wi-Fi, means you agree to the TNC and the CCTV, right? So you choose this one. Okay. Also, if you don't want this, you can also turn it off. Doesn't matter this one. All right. And also, you can obtain, like I said, this captive portal also as your data collection platform. All right, so you can have a database of your user. All right, you want to collect, because you want to analyze your user behavior. You want to know the age group of your user, okay, their gender, their email, their full name. So you can collect this database of your user information so that it will be useful for you later to analyze your user, or it can also be useful when you want to do some marketing, uh, you want to do retargeting marketing to some of your users, so you have the age group, the gender group, so you can put more effective marketing for your users. Okay, so this is what you can do. All right. And then, yes, this is method of login that we have in Kiwire. All right, we have various methods. So the famous one that most of our customers use, they want to log in using their social login account. So currently we support various popular social login accounts such as Facebook, Twitter, Line, TikTok, we have Instagram, Zalo, WeChat, and the latest one we also add in LinkedIn account for users to log in. So by doing that, you don't need to ask them to register, you don't need to ask them to uh, get a voucher code or any special code to log in. So they log in, they connect to the SSID, and then they select which social login account they want to connect, and they can easily log in because their most wireless devices uh, they already have credentials saved to their phone for their social login account. Okay, so by doing this, you can also collect their data. Alright, for example, if you're using Facebook, you can collect their email, you can collect their full name, whatever they share it as public, you can collect. So uh, more things you can collect from their social login account. Alright. Another one also, you can also do a registration form. All right, you want them to log in via email. Okay, they key in their. You can put several fields for them to key in their full name, email, gender, age. All right, and then you can have them verify their email. Okay, you can either verify their email via you sending a link to verify on their email or SMS. Okay, so by doing this, instead of using just a normal registration form where users can put a fake email. So we add in a verification method where they key in the email and they need to verify. If they didn't verify, they cannot connect to the internet. All right. So we will have an accurate and reliable data, especially on their email. Okay. So because some people would love to collect user email because you can use it for marketing purpose or any other. Okay, so you can collect data by email. Okay, right. Next up, we also do integration with the hotel system, right? PMS, property management system. All right, so usable for hotels, mostly hotels or dorms that using PMS. So this one will be easier when guests check in. All right, Kiwire will collect their name and their room number, and it will be used as their Wi-Fi password. Okay, when they check in, they know already their username will be their room number, and then their password will be their name, whether it is full name, whether it is last name, that one can check. Okay, so by doing this, you reduce the labor cost of your front desk like the traditional way when guests go to the hotel, you will generate a username and password for them for the Wi-Fi access, or you need and then also you need to print out one by one. All right. So if you have this integration with the PMS, so Kiwire will automatically sync your guest room number with your latest password. So it will be easier for you to manage your Wi-Fi login system. Okay, so currently we support, we do a lot of integration with PMS. Some of it here we have Opera, Micros, we have Info HMS, we also with FPS, 60S, and some local here cloud-based PMS such as Easy, eSong, okay, and then Win HMS. So we do a lot of integration with PMS. If you have your own PMS and it doesn't listed in our keywire, still we are open for any new integration. We just need the API documentation of the PMS, and we can do some testing before we customize the integration for your own keywire. Okay, so we always open for any new ideas or any new integration. Okay, so this is usually used for hotel. Okay, all right. And then also you can also make some money if you want to use Kiwire as paid Wi-Fi. You want to make your captive portal as paid Wi-Fi. All right, so you can also integrate with e-payment gateway. Okay, so for example, users let's say found Wi-Fi, they connect to the SSID and they want to use internet, but they need to get the code, or we call it maybe a voucher code. Okay, so to get the voucher code, maybe traditionally you need to go to agent to buy the voucher code. You will bring up the voucher code and scratch the code and key in the code. But now to make it simpler and faster, you can just pay the code using your online banking. All right, credit card, debit card, or normal online banking. So we do integration with some of the e-payment gateway that available here, popular ones. So let for example, PayPal, IP88, all right, and then the local one, Senang Pay, all right. So you can also use this if you want to generate some revenue uh, using Captive Portal platform. Okay, you can ask them to select the plan that they want. Okay, they choose from, for example, 1 gig usage, 2 gig usage. Then they will proceed to the payment. Okay, and then you will automatically get the voucher code, and we will also email them the receipt and the code for them. Okay, so this is using payment gateway. Okay, same here. If you have any new payment gateway, also we can still integrate. You just need the API documentation for the testing. Okay, all right. Okay, another method of login is using voucher code. So this one is simple login where you can generate a batch of code. You can generate, let's say, for 100 pieces, and then it will generate a random code, and then you can give it for your user, whether you give it for free or you can sell the voucher code. Also, can so similar to the payment method, but instead of proceed with the online payment, this one you generate and you print out manually. All right, we have some customers, they don't use the payment gateway, but what they do is they generate a batch of voucher code. They print out nicely in a card, like the prepaid telco card. Okay, so user buy from the agent and they scratch to get the code. Okay, so this is one way of login method. Also, sometimes hotels who doesn't have PMS, okay, they use this a lot using just a simple voucher code. So you don't need to put username and password, just a code to log in, and you don't need to register anything. Okay, so some hotels they sell maybe some vouchers for lower plan for free access, and If they want a higher plan, higher bandwidth, then they can sell another premium voucher for higher bandwidth. Okay, you can do that also. Okay, all right. Also, we are developing a mobile apps so that the admin can just generate the voucher code from the apps. Okay, no need to open the web panel to generate the voucher code. Okay, we are implementing that also. Right. Okay. Another one is a simple one-click button. All right. So this one, login will be anonymous. We just collect the MAC address of the user. You don't know their info, but it's simpler way of using the Captive Portal login access. Okay. For example, some countries they don't allow you to collect username, the full name, user, email, or phone number, IC number. So you cannot collect that. So the only way you provide public Wi-Fi access is by one-click button. Okay, so you can do this also. Okay, and also uh, some uh, some services they don't allow you to provide to charge on the public Wi-Fi. So this is a way for you to have your user still experiencing Captive Portal in a simpler way. So just one click button. All right. Okay. And also we also do some integration with enterprise login. All right. If you're having Wi-Fi network in, for example, educational purpose, for example, universities, okay, schools, some enterprise officers who already have Microsoft AD account, Office 365, LDAP, or any other third-party database. So you can also integrate with Kiwire. So user will be presented with the same login page access. So how they log in using username and password from their existing database. All right. For example, Microsoft AD, famous one will be Microsoft AD. Okay. So we do this a lot for mostly universities because most universities they already have their own user database, so we integrate with that user database. So you don't need to have another credential for your Wi-Fi platform. Alright, you can use back your existing user account. Easy for us to track your user. Also, you know who is your user using the Wi-Fi. Okay, so this is another one. And also you can also integrate with the 802.1 apps or any other third party SQL database. So we support all this kind of integration. Okay, so if you have your own database, so you can integrate. You can do some testing and see if you want. Okay, all right. Another method also you have something we call it as login by sponsor. Alright, so this is a special case where you let's say you have a premise, let's say an office. You have an office and you have a public Wi-Fi for your guests. Alright, but you don't want every guest to simply log in. So what you will do is if the user wants your guest wants to log in, they will key in some info, right, especially email, and then they need to key in the sponsored email. Sponsored emails, maybe the administrator email of that office. All right. So when they want to connect, there should be somebody, maybe the administrator needs to approve their login. All right, and so the administrator will get a notification on their email saying that this guest wants to log in. So they click a link to allow that guest to log in. So after the administrator approve them, then they can proceed to use the internet. Okay, so this way is only useful if you have the administrator to monitor the guest login. All right, because you need a physical person to approve the user login. Okay, so this one is by sponsor. All right. Okay. Yes. they will get the administrator will get the email about this user who wants to log in, and then they click grant access, so the guest can proceed to log in. Okay, right. So this is a way for you to manage to control whoever log in to your Wi-Fi system. Okay, all right. Alright. Also, we have also login by QR code. Okay, so another simpler way to log into the Wi-Fi, they just scan by using their wireless devices. They log in the QR code and then automatically log in. Okay, alright. QR code. And we are under development of having an app, or maybe if you have your own app where you want user to log in directly from your own app, then we can also do some integration with that. So this is what we plan to do in future. So user just open the app and log in to the Wi-Fi from the app itself. They don't need to key in anything else. Okay, so this is another way to log in. Okay, all right. And also we have remember me function. All right. For example, if you're using Kiwire at multiple branches, let's say you have site A, site B, site C. Okay. Let's say the user log in at site A. All right. So you don't want when they go to site B, they need to re-log in. So we have something as remember me function. So when they go to site B, they connect to the SSID, they will get a page something like welcome back, and then they directly connected. They will not be they will not required to key in again the username or password, or they need to register again. Okay, so we have this one also. So it's like a cookie. Okay, so you don't need to re-log in. All right, but you will be presented with a page, welcome back page, and then you directly log in. All right. Okay. And then you can also redirect your user after their login. Yeah, after they have they key in the credential, they log in, you can redirect them. All right, to your website, to your Facebook page, so you can, so that they can aware of your premises. Okay, so you can redirect them. Yeah. Yes, we also have some policy on the password. Okay, you can enable some policy so user can have secure password. Okay, you can enable that one also. Okay, for user login. Yeah, right. And also we can also have user control panel. Let's say your user you are doing captive portal for universities. Okay, so you want the end maybe your student, they want to track how many how much time left on their account, how long has they logged in, is there any quota left for their account. They want to check their report, login, log out report, all those report. So you can have also user control panel, the C panel for the user, so they can check their own info, their activity, they can edit their password. So you can have that also in user control panel. So they manage their own login, okay, and then check for their reporting. Okay, okay. You can also have different plan, different profile for the user. All right. So in Kiwire, you have QoS. That are supported in Kiwire. We have time limit. You have quota limit, and then we have bandwidth limit. So you can control your user on the plan. Okay, you want them to only access for 2 hours. Okay, or you want also the quota limit. You want to limit they can only use 1 gig, for example, and then you want to limit their speed. Okay, so you can have multiple plan for different user. Okay, so this way you are providing free access, but you limit them so that there are no wrongdoing or misuse of your network. Okay, so Okay, so also you want to control in terms of traffic, the load of your incoming bandwidth. So this is what you can control from the user. Okay, all right. You can also integrate with some, put more advanced configuration as dynamic bandwidth. All right, so you can automatically change the bandwidth based on the threshold that you put. All right, maybe when the traffic is low, you can change the bandwidth to the higher bandwidth, something like that. So you can have dynamic bandwidth. Okay, all right. Also in Kiwire, we allow you to design your own captive portal page. All right, so you can so cannot use cannot log in on another device. So this way you control your user, so they cannot share the username and password to the other person. Okay, so you control on how many device they can use. All right, so you lock the MAC address to the username. Okay, so you can have this one. Zone control. All right, in Kiwire also we can have multiple zones. So you want to control your user. If let's say you have a building level one, level two, level three. Okay, so you make a zone, zone one, zone two, zone three. So people who log in at zone one, you can make restrictions so that when they go to zone two, they cannot log in. All right, because they are locked to only log in at certain zone only. Okay, so this is what you can have zone control. Device policy also, you can also restrict the user to only log in if they're using the required device. Okay, all right, so you can have this, so you will have a trusted devices in your Wi-Fi network. Okay, right. Next one is the marketing campaign. So like I said, Kiwire is not only you provide internet access for your user, it's not only you collect data of your user, it's not only you provide a beautiful landing page for login page for your user, also as a marketing platform for you to try to make use of Kiwire. Okay, so in Kiwire you can do marketing campaign. All right, so like on the first slide on the login flow, you can put advertisement. All right, so you can engage your user. You can have several advertisement and you push your user to view the advertisement. So this is a way for you to market your brand, to put awareness on your product, to put notification, news. So in this way, they will be forced to watch the advertisement. So you can put images, you can put videos, you can put text, all that, and then they will have the uh, continue a countdown button before they proceed to the login page. All right, so you can design this page also similar to the page editor. You can put logo on the top. All right, so how you want to display the advertisement, so you can design that one. All right. Okay, so you can also put multiple advertisement. So you can ask them to swipe. Okay, if you have multiple advertisement, they can swipe on the advertisement. Okay, right. Or video, you can put video. All right, whether you can you can put a local video. All right, from the server, upload to the server, or you can put in YouTube link. All right, to play the video. All right. Okay. Also, this one is the latest one. We also do integration with Adobe Experience Manager. All right. So Adobe Experience Manager is a content management solution. So you can integrate, you can point Kiwire for the marketing page to this at AEM. So when you do content changing, you upload your advertisement or any content in your AEM, it will display on the Kiwire advertisement page. Okay, so this one will be automatically sync with Kiwire. So you don't need to upload the ads into the Kiwire, but you link your Kiwire with the AEM. Okay, all right. So you can also do automatically ads display. All right, so we have some trigger, like let's say you want to you want to you want user to view the advertisement only on their first login. Okay, so you can set that. All right, or you want user to only view the advertisement after they disconnect from the Wi-Fi. Okay, so that means you send the advertisement to their email, for example, and then we have some other method of auto send or display the ads. All right. So you by time, by milestone, by recurring login, so you can set that. All right. Or the favorite one, you can just set it to connect, where every time user connect to the Wi-Fi, they will be displayed with the advertisement. Okay. All right. Also, we have net promoter score. All right, so you want user the NPS, you want the user to give some rating. Okay, so you can collect some data on the rating. Okay, so you can transform into the reporting, so that you can analyze on the feedback from your user. So it's like this one is like you're giving a rating to the Wi-Fi experience, for example. Okay, right. You can also have coupon. You want to do some marketing purpose, for marketing purpose. Let's say you are hosting Captive Portal on a shopping mall. Okay, so you want user to get engaged with some of your tenants in the shopping mall. So you can display a coupon code on your Wi-Fi platform. So they will collect the coupon code, and then they can go to the shop to claim the coupon. Okay, so a way for you to market tenants in your shopping mall, for example. Okay, also you can have a survey form in Kiwire. All right, if you want to collect some data or some feedback. All right, for example, hotels, you can create a form where they can give their feedback, or you want to collect some additional info about them. Okay, so you can have this survey form. So the data will be kept in Kiwire, so you can analyze on if you need improvement or anything you can use from the survey data, right? Yes, email marketing. Okay, you can integrate with Mailchimp and MailMimi. All right. So what you will do is, if you have login pages where you require user to key in their email, so Kiwire will collect all this email and will be sent to the Mailchimp and MailMimi database. All right. So from there, if whoever is using Mailchimp and MailMimi, when they want to blast any marketing or advertisement over their platform, so they will have a database of user email coming from the Kiwire platform, the Wi-Fi platform. So they don't need to collect any other from other platform for them user database. So Kiwire will send to them the email database. Okay, You can also promote your ads, okay, when you connect to the Wi-Fi platform. It will display an advertisement to download your app. So you can also put that one, all right, so that you ask your user to download your app. Okay, you can promote your app, right? You can also retarget the advertisement. Okay, when you have login pages, when you collect their, maybe you collect their gender and age, so you can retarget your ads. So if you want to display your ads only for certain people, so you can retarget for only this group of people. Okay, you can do retargeting. Okay, and also you can integrate with webhook, okay, where it will send all those user database to your webhook apps, all right, such as Zapier, all right, so you can have more data on your third party app from the Wi-Fi platform, all right, okay. Also, we also do integration with SMS. All right. Currently, widely used is Twilio, and we can also do some integration with other SMS gateway. If you have, we can still do integration. All right. So you can send the advertisement to their SMS. All right. Not only that, you can also do login method using SMS, all right. When they register their phone number, they will get the OTP number to the phone number from the SMS, and then they log in from the OTP number. Okay, and you can also send advertisement to their SMS. Okay, you can integrate with this one. Okay. Also, we are open to any new API interface. If you have any software application you want to integrate with Kiwire to suit your purpose or requirement, we always open to any new integration with API. So you can discuss with us if you have any with Kiwire. All right. Okay. This is a sample reporting. Okay, so you can see here the reporting on the campaign management. You can check for each of the campaign. All right. Okay, and how you trigger the user when you want to display the ads. Um, what is the start date, the end date of the advertisement. So you can set it over here. All right. Right. So the automation of the campaign, okay, by SMS, by display on the browser, by third-party apps, all right, by email marketing. So this is how you can improve your marketing platform over Captive Portal solution. Okay. This is some example. Alright, for example, you trigger the advertisement for first login and only for female. So when a female log in on the first time after they log in, you display a coupon, for example, or an advertisement about a promo. Okay, so only female will see that one and only on the first login. So the second login, this female will never see the ads anymore. Okay, this is an example. Okay, all right. Right. Okay, so on the administrative part, our platform is we enhance the security. So for admin to log in, you can enable two-factor authentication. Okay, so when you want to log in to the admin panel, you need to have another app. Currently, we are using Google Authenticator to get another captcha to log into your admin panel. And also our cloud platform is secure with the SSL, encrypted SSL connection. All right, so to prevent hacking attack. So we enhance this one, all right, for security. Right. So this is some screenshot from the web panel. So you have the dashboard where you can in a summarization of uh, overall system in Kiwire. So you can view some reporting, active user, how many user active for the last hour, disconnect and connected user, how many times people view your page for the last hour. If you have advertisement, you can view also how many times people view your advertisement, and then the average dwell time of your user. So a simple summarization of overall QIS system. Okay, so you have the dashboard, and also you can change Kiwire into your own something like you have an apartment, you have many tenants, so you can, as a super admin, you can go to any of your tenant, but your tenant can only manage their own Kiwire. All right, so you can have that method also in Kiwire. So as the super admin, you can do any changes, you can collect any data for any of your tenant, but your own tenant can only access their own branches only. All right, so that is multi-tenancy. All right. Yes, hardware supported. Currently, our famous hardware to use is MicroTik. All right, but we also support leading vendor of networking devices. So currently, we support Cambium, AP. All right, Aruba, Raka, Xerox, Cisco, WSC, Cisco Meraki, Azure Network, FortiGate, Huawei. So we always open for any new testing with any new devices. All right. So if you have any new devices that support radius and support hotspot, Wi-Fi dot, so we can integrate for you to test with Kiwire. Okay. So this is the list of supported devices that you can use for Kiwire. All right. Okay. Yes, admin control. As a super admin, you can create multiple admin, and you can also assign different role for the sub administrator. All right, maybe for example for hotel, you give restrict access for the front desk people where they can only generate voucher code, for example, or maybe for marketing people they can only access uh, creating advertisement and display the advertisements. In this way, you can control your admins instead of having misuse or wrongdoing between your admins. Okay, so you can have admin control. Yes, mobile apps. We are coming up with mobile apps to do more things just from the mobile. No need to open a PC or laptop to go into the web panel. Okay, we are developing the mobile apps for Kiwire. Okay, to have more features in it. Okay, multilingual. Yes, currently we support English, Bahasa Malaysia and Spain. If you want to change the language to your language, we can customize for you. Okay, right. Into our final, for example, you for hotels, you can also print out invoice. Right, you want to track your payment of your user. Okay, you can have invoice there, receipt. All right, and then we come to the reporting part. Okay, in Kiwire, we provide a real-time data. All right, so you can collect your user data. All right, for example, the most important one will be maybe the email address, the phone number, the gender. So you can have customization on what you want to collect on your user. All right, also what kind of device they use. All right, when you have this data, you can make use of it to do more effective advertisement, or you can improve your your services, your solution to your user. All right, by collecting all this data, you can analyze your user. All right, okay, so and then you can generate revenue from there. Okay, right. So this is example of reporting that you have. Account summary, you want to know active and expired account. Okay, so you can have that a graph or a pie chart. You want to analyze the login frequency of your user, for example. So you want to check at what time, at what day you have the most user, the most frequent user login, and from there you can know at what time you have the peak hour, and maybe something you can do from the data. All right, okay. Dwell, you want to check how long your user use your internet services. Okay, all right, you can know. All right, you want to check for return user, right? If you have a regular user, so you will see whether your Wi-Fi platform is used by only by you new customer, or your user keeps coming back to your place to your Wi-Fi. Okay, you can have that report. Okay, you want to check for bandwidth analytic, how much bandwidth have been used by your user. All right, by individual user, you can search for the username or the overall. All right, it's for you to analyze whether your bandwidth is enough or not enough. Okay, okay, or maybe by having this bandwidth report, you can edit the plan or profile for your user and to make it higher or lower on their bandwidth limitation, right? And then you have the reporting of the advertisement. All right, you want to check how many times people view the advertisement. All right, so from there you can analyze whether your advertisement is effective or useful for your user. All right, if you have a very low number of campaign view by your user, means they are not attracted by the advertisement. All right, so you can change the advertisement, for example. Okay, and then you can have the raw data of it. Okay, how many you can have hourly basis on the graph on how many user view the advertisement. Okay, right, you can have also offline advertisement, like those advertisement where you send to the email, right? So you want to check how many has been sent out. Okay, so you can have that offline. Okay, inside report, you want to gather reporting of what kind of device or brand your user use to log into the Wi-Fi, so you can have that report also, so you can analyze your user, what type of user you have from what kind of devices they use. Okay, you can have that. right? You can collect the data, the database of their registration data. If you're using some registration on the login pages, right? You can collect, right? Gender, location, phone number, age, email, any field you can add in here. Okay. And then if they're using social login account, you can have the reporting on which social login account has been used, right? On the percentage. Okay. You can have that one. Okay, right? Yep, and then yes, lastly, why would you choose for us? We have 24 hours online support, we have fast response, and our technology is innovative, and pricing wise is value for your money. Okay. Yep, I think that's all about features of Kiwire. I hope you have some idea on what Kiwire is.